Hello everybody, Prowl here. We are in Title Update 4, and what we're going to do today is an extended Let's Play episode. It could be 2 episodes. We'll just kind of see how the progression goes. I don't know how long the progression is going to take, but Title Update 4 brought in some like actual survival progression elements to Reforj. And it was fun to look at them separately. Go look at my Title Update 4 update video where we talked about all of the features, but you don't really know how they work until you actually start a brand new world and see what's going on, see how the progression feels. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start a new world. We're going to progress through everything that we can and probably do some fun, cool stuff, maybe build some stuff, etc. But also specifically what I'm going to be looking at is how long does it take to progress? How does that progression feel? Is there anything that feels too easy, too hard? So anything that doesn't work, etc. So here we go. We're just going to hop into a random world seed. We're going to create a new world. And let's see how it goes. If you like these Let's Play videos and you want to see more of them, you have to click the like button down below and make sure you're subscribed to let me know that you want to see more of these. And here we go. Brand new world. Who dis? It's been a while since I've done one of these. And I think what we'll do is we'll start out by just getting some wood here. I will say in terms of progression, one of the things that I feel like I've missed with Reforged that I like in other games is I kind of like the progression of like having to get your starting tool and then progress up through the tools. But there is some tool progression here. There is. So we're gonna have to see how that feels. How does that work? How good is it? And this video, this Let's Play, it's going to be loaded with my opinions all the way through. So just kind of keep that in mind. I'm going to be very opinionated through this, but I'm just trying to be constructive for the Reforge crew. I want them to get a lot out of at least what my thoughts are and compare that to what other people's thoughts are. My opinion, just because it's my opinion doesn't mean it's always right, but it is my opinion in the way that I feel, and hopefully I articulate it in a way that you guys like. I love the fact that all the leaf blocks fall now. You don't have to leave floating trees. Okay, we're gonna get some stuff here. I don't think you can eat these. I think these are just a decorative. No, you can't. Okay, cool. So that is a food source. There's gonna be some things I forget, so we're going to try to figure all of this out along the way. This is the new ember leaf, which we will need for lighting our campfire to cook food and lighting our eventual kiln as well. Ooh, a cave down there. We're not going to go into caves. They have some pretty scary stuff in them now. What we will do, though, is we'll chop down this tree because this should be another easy one just to get some wood out of. And I guess what we'll do is I'll just kind of like search around a little bit. We'll pick up some supplies as we go. And we'll see if we can find a place that we see that just looks like it'd be a fun base, a good base. There's a Kiwi down there, but I don't feel like going to go get him. There is still no hunger system necessarily in the game. Like you don't lose hunger. So the only reason to get food is if you lose health, to regen your health. I don't know if that's something they're going to add in the future, but to give you something to have to do, I think is always a good thing as long as it's not like too out of balance. So I think I would definitely like to have to get food for hunger as well. I want plenty of these. So I tend to like to build, when I build in Reforge, close to like a waterfall, oh gosh, a mountainside, that could have been bad, etc. Just to give me a little bit of like something to look at in the area that I'm building in. So I think that's what we're going to do. I am going to chop this tree down. I like this wood type. It's no secret to anybody that's watched me before. I'm not a huge fan of the blocks here in Reforge. This is one of the few that I like. Oh, wait, is this an oak tree now? They changed these. This used to be like dead wood or something. And now this just gives oak. So we're gonna have to figure that out because I liked the dead wood. So I don't know if it still exists under something else now or what. Now, we're using our level 1 mining bracer right now. If you look at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, there's 3 little dots by the block selection there. Those 3 little block dots indicate what level my mining bracer is. My mining bracer is currently level 1 of the 3 current levels that exist right now. So if we want to level that up, we're going to have to do some stuff. But again, I think what I want to do first, more than anything, is just find a place that I like for a base. Maybe we'll go check out this mountain over here. Now, we still do have the wingsuit as one of our our starting things. Ooh, can I get these ores with a mining brace here, level 1? I can. Okay, good. All right, let's get some of this. This is noble glass shards. And we'll use this for stuff like making torches and that sort of thing. Also, I think one of the other, I think this is a change, but they didn't mention the change logs. So I don't know if it's, I just didn't see it or what. But the mini map that you see on the top left-hand side of the screen, it's way more zoomed in now. That was actually one of my complaints before, is the mini map was so zoomed out. You really had no mystery of what was around you in the world, because you could just see so far with the map. And that's not the case anymore. The map's way more zoomed in now, and I like it. I feel like it feels like an appropriate change, like in terms of the degree in which they did it. And I can see things that are close by there, but there's a lot more mystery to the world. It's going to make the world feel a lot larger, I think. Let's go get this kiwi. Come here, buddy. One thing I'd like to know from you guys is, what do you think about the tool, the mining bracer that we use here? It's currently your weapon. It's your everything. I'll say that in a sense, I kind of don't like it, because I don't really have any variety. I'm using it for attack. I'm using it to mine every little thing that we have to mine. So I don't really feel like, ooh, is this the deadwood? I don't really feel like I'm getting, I don't know. It just feels like it takes away from something to chase. Deadwood. Okay, this is the deadwood now. And these always existed, but those, I swear those trees right there, those were deadwood too. But yes, I don't think overall I'm a fan of how the mining bracer works. I wish, this is how I wish it worked. If they want to have like a omni tool to where play it, because we don't like to carry 5 different tools in our hotbar. It kind of sucks. It's kind of annoying. I played Grounded 2 recently, and they have an Omni tool, but basically the way it works is like whatever thing you're mining, the tool is just that. So like it's an axe, it's a shovel, it's a pickaxe, like whatever. The tool, you just automatically use whatever tool is needed for the job, and then you upgrade. You have like a path of upgrades for each tool. That I think is really cool, and I would really like to see Reforj go a route maybe like that, to where I still just have one tool effectively in my kit. I don't have to store different tools, but at the same time, they are different tools. They physically look different, they sound different, they work differently, and they have their own separate paths of upgrade to make them better. It would just feel like it's giving me more to do, and I think that would be really fun. Ooh, let's get this kiwi for some more food. Come here, buddy. Now, as we're killing these guys, we're getting aura as well, and we do need this aura for upgrading our Omni tool. Okay, the baddies are starting to come out. We'll get this noble glass. All right, that should be good. I'm gonna do a little loop around this mountain here, and just see if anything looks like a cool place to set up base. And another thing that's really nice about Reforj, you start with this wingsuit, and it's a great mode of travel. There's no propulsion, right? But if you want to travel kind of far, you could do what I'm about to do right now, which is I'm about to climb up this mountain kind of high, and then I'm going to just glide off the top of it, and that'll get me a kind of far distance. It doesn't feel like there's anything like around this mountain that makes me think like, oh man, I really want to make a base here. So we're gonna go to the top here, and we're gonna see how far away we can glide. And up here, we can get a good look at what's around us in the world too. There's another mountain over there. Let's go check that out. So we're just gonna Geronimo off of here. Gain a little speed. Get a little lift. I don't know what all these little red dots are. I'm assuming, oh, it's the torch flowers. Okay. Or whatever they're called. Man, that mountain looks really cool. Okay, I think I found my spot. I like this little, I guess like pond / lake right here. And maybe like this little lip. I don't know. Maybe we kind of like build here-ish. We call this our base. We have some desert close by for sand. We have the mountain here. We have water around. Not that water does anything, but it looks nice. And yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this as our spot. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. We got to start with the basics here. I need to hop over to crafting, and we need to craft ourselves a workbench. And it just takes 6 timber. So we are going to 1, 2, 3. Okay, bam. Now we have our workbench, and let's just kind of set it up over here to the side right now. Okay, now that I have my workbench, now what do I want to get? Oh, I can already go to bracer level 2 because I have noble glass shards and aura. So let's do that. Now, for me to get bracer level 3, I'm going to need tunneler scales, which I already have 1. Killing tunnelers is not hard. We have to get 100 aura. That's a decent amount, but not too crazy. And we have to get 5 iron ingots, which means at some point we're going to have to go caving. So let's look at some of the other stuff. I know if we make oak timbers and then we make some sticks, we can make a campfire. So we got our campfire. Let's grab this guy and let's place our campfire right here, because our campfire, oh, we need to light it with an ember leaf, and then we hit X on it, and then we could cook our food here. So I'm just going to hit X to craft all. That'll put all of my food in there. And then we're going to cook down some charcoal, and then we need to be able to make our kiln. Our kiln takes charcoal and fired clay, which means we need to find regular clay first. I think you would find that. I wonder if, I don't remember where you find it. I think you find it like close to like water beds and stuff around the water. See, I don't know what the clay block looks like necessarily. We're gonna have to build some like stairs or something here. See, this looks all stony. That looks all like stone. There's our cave to explore later though, so that's good. Here's a kiwi. We'll say hi to him. Pretty sure that's stone. Yeah, that's stone. Now, we still can't go underwater in the game yet, so even if there was clay down there, which, honestly, I don't know if that's stone or clay, but even if it was clay, it wouldn't matter. We can't get it. I wonder, do we get a tool tip? Let's go back up here. Actually, let's do a few things. We need to set our respawn point. That's done with the aura campfire, so I think we're going to do that. And for the aura campfire, we need a little bit more aura, and we need sticks. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad. We have a kiwi over there. We'll go get him. First, let's get this, and then let's cook some charcoal up. I don't want to use my dead wood. We'll use oak wood. Okay, so I think we can make our aura campfire now. There we go. Aura campfire. Okay, now that's our respawn point set. None of the last time I've played, none of this stuff existed, so this is all kind of fun to me. All right, I want to make some storage crates. So we have 2 of them. Eventually, like, we'll have to make some room over here for stuff. Let's set them down here. Can you set them on top of each other? Oh no, they're not stackable like chests in Minecraft are, for example. That's interesting. Okay, we'll set them like this, and then maybe in this bottom one here, let's put like materials. We don't have a lot of space in them. How about this one right here? We'll set for wood. This one right here will be for stone. Put our leaves in this one too. And then actually, I guess what I need to do is, I need more. I don't like that these guys don't like stack on top of each other. Like they're not a stack. Like I can't get like a stack of like 20 of them or something. They take up individual spaces in your inventory. Okay. All right. So this one we said is going to be woods. This one stones. This one dirts. Ground blocks. This one can be like nature-y stuff, and this one can be like mob drops to include food, and this one could be valuables like ores. Oh man, it's so nice to be able to do that. Chests didn't exist last time I played, so it was quite annoying. Oh look, we have this. Actually, here, let's take the rest of our kiwi meat here. We'll throw that in here. Okay, so there's a lot of things we can do. Let's mess with some of these new tools, though. Oh, we got to keep killing the kiwis. We want plenty of food. Okay, anyways, so while that cooks, I say we get ourselves a little bit bigger space here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull up our mining tool here. And there's a few new ones that have been added in. This guy right here, and this guy right here. And then this one's been reworked a little bit. So we're going to go to this, I'm going to call this the row tool, as opposed to the column tool, right? And then we're going to just use this to flatten out area. You see how this thing works. It just goes 3 blocks at a time, horizontally. And then there's another version of it that does vertically. Does make it a lot easier to clear out like a decent sized space though, like we're doing right now. I think what I want to do is kind of flatten this thing out all the way to about right here. So maybe what I'm going to do is just kind of carve this out like so. Carve my edge out. And then we can actually do a little bit of like terraforming here a little bit, which will just be us like kind of like trying to smoothen this back out. Oh, okay. We have tunnelers. I do want to kill some of these guys. I wanted them to roll at me. Oh, nope, you didn't come after me. So the big trick to getting these guys is to get them to try to attack you, but then like you move out the way or like place a block down. Like this, get them to show their belly, and you just hit them. Oh. And when they hit you, look, he stole my aura. Not very nice. Give me that back. I think once you kill them, you do get that aura back that they stole. Yeah, and then whatever aura they have. I'm not sure if these guys are... if they spawn based on light level, though. So let's see if we can make some ore torches. Noble glass shards. And we'll see if placing some torches around keeps these guys from spawning. One thing I feel like I would definitely 100% appreciate right about now would be the ability to sleep. So I don't have to deal with these guys while I'm doing stuff. They're a little annoying. Okay. Anyways, let's see what we could do here, right? I think I can. Oh! Ow! Come on. Come on. Give me that back. Yeah, these guys, having to worry about these guys while you're doing stuff is super annoying. The ability to sleep would be really nice. Anyways, see what I have here. So I have like a little corner thing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like light. Doesn't seem like light stops them. Huh. See? Look at this. They never leave you alone. Interesting. See, I think if I put this here. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Okay. You see that? Oh man. Okay, that's really cool for terraforming purposes. Okay. Let's make the rest of this grass. I also think this is where I would appreciate some type of like grass spreading mechanic, as opposed to me having to do it all myself. Because having to replace all of this honestly sounds really annoying to have to do. So if there was a mechanic that allowed all of this grass to spread on its own, honestly, that'd be kind of nice. Something like this should be good. How do I want to do this? This, and it knows to fit it. Oh man, it's kind of like Minecraft's block snapping. Like it knows what it's beside, so it shapes itself appropriately. Like watch, I click this guy right here. Okay, that one didn't work as good. That's fine. There we go. See, that looks good. That looks really good. Very natural. Okay. Our campfire went out, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, here, let's actually see what... So we need to figure out clay. Oh, no. We need just an iron ingot for this, and we need clay for this. Fired clay for this. I don't know where to get that. You know what I think we do? This feels like a good place for a little, like, tunnel to go down. And this will give me a lot of materials for building, too. How do I want to do this? Where do I want to do it? How about this? I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to make, like, a stairway of sorts up here. And to do that, we're going to use this tool. And then we will make sure we angle it upwards, I guess. Maybe have it go up like right here. This is see, this doesn't work very good. Look, because I don't have a second block to face it on here. I don't have a way to like angle this upwards. I think what we do is I get rid of this guy. Boom. Good. Okay. We have a ramp that goes up. We'll decorate that once we actually have some things to decorate it with. I wouldn't mind being able to get down to this cave, but I don't have a good way to get back up. So I thought instead of doing that, we might still do that at some point. But what if we make like a little cave entrance right here, right? So I go to, actually, let's do this. Use my 3 wide tool here. Now this is gravel. There is no gravity blocks in Reforj as of right now. This will help me get a little entrance here. Once we get it carved out some, then we'll start going down. All right, that feels good. Now let's take it downwards. We'll just take this down until we hit a cave, or until we get to the bottom of the world, I guess. We found clay. I repeat, we found clay underground. It's this like yellowy color block. I'm gonna keep going down, but that's cool. We found some clay, and if I need to get more, I can dig it out. Okay, I found a cave down here, but I need to figure out how I'm going to get down there. I don't know how far. I guess I could just glide down, and then we can just make a staircase out of it, I guess. Oh gosh. Okay. Luckily, oh look, there's the Stalax. Let's see if we can kill one. Somebody told me you like punched him. What? I think somebody said you have to kill them before they hit the ground. I saw, but I don't know how possible that is. Oh. Oh. I want to figure out how to get their drops. I don't see a way to kill them. So, like one of the big pieces of feedback I have about those guys, I messed with them a little bit in creative mode, is that I feel like once they hit the ground, they shouldn't just die. I don't want that to be my only interaction with them, is just they fall and die. I would like it if they like kind of flipped over and like started walking or something, and then I could fight them. That would be fun. I want the interaction to be fun, and I want to be able to fight them to get stuff from them, not to, I don't know, have to figure out how I'm going to kill them as they fall down to the ground. And I don't even know if that's possible at this point. I'm out of torches. Is this like sand? What is this? Limestone. Oh, that could be fun to build out of. That's our entrance. Okay. We'll staircase down, and then we just make it a ramp. Perfect. Okay. And now I should be good. Just go through and collect some of the goodies we see in here. Here's a whole bunch of noble glass. We should probably eat, just in case. What is this? Oh, that just give me aura? Oh, look. See how that's red? If I break this, it will actually break it. I won't be able to gather it. We need to get our bracer up a level, but I need 3 more iron, I believe, to do it. Look, here's one. Any more here? Just the one. There's lava blocks. You cannot gather these, at least that I'm aware of. You can only break them. We need 1 more. There we go. Okay, boom. That one actually gave me a few. Okay, so now we're going to go up. Oh, we need to smelt this, which means we are going to have to set up our kiln, which we do have the stuff to do. We do. Let's get wood. Make another campfire. Light it. Play. How much do we need? 2. Boom. Kiln. Light it. Give it fuel. Then let's throw in our iron. Yes. All right, you know what we really need while that cooks down? I need a lot more wood. Like, quite a bit more wood. Okay, so wait. I should be able to do my bracer now. Oh, wait, do I have enough tunnel scales? I got to, right? Oh, yeah, I have a ton of them. Boom, there we go. Bracer level 3. Now, when you get your bracer up, it also makes your bracer work faster. So we should be able to mine materials quicker, I do believe. I don't think it does anything with like damage on mobs. Like I think that guy died just the same as he normally would. But like this should mine faster. I feel like it is, yeah. And then we really need to find some trees. Some way out there. I just need wood. A, so we can make charcoal. B, so I can make a pretty decent amount more torches. I'm gonna do both of those things. I'm gonna go gather up some wood, chop down some of these trees, and I'll be back.